A loss of pressure in space can kill an astronaut instantly. This happened in 1971 when the entire crew of Soyuz 11 died due to a loss of pressure in the capsule. That's why SpaceX had to design a special spacesuit to protect astronauts in emergency situations. But the interesting thing is, this suit is not just for protection, it was also developed with a fashion style like a superhero suit. What made Elon Musk determined to create this iconic suit? What groundbreaking technologies are hidden inside it? Watch until the end of the video to find out. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on interesting content about technology and the universe. NASA fails. New generation spacesuits have major problems. NASA once raised the world's expectations when it announced a project to develop a new generation spacesuit for missions to reconquer the moon. However, instead of completing it on time, the project was delayed by 20 months. With a budget overrun of up to millions of dollars. This put NASA under great pressure as time to prepare for the Artemis missions was running out. To solve the crisis, NASA organized a competition, inviting leading technology companies to participate in designing new spacesuits. Many people expected that SpaceX, an important partner in the space field, would quickly win this contract. But surprisingly, SpaceX did not participate. In fact, they have been quietly developing their own technology for many years. This move shows Elon Musk's ambition to be technologically independent, similar to the way SpaceX succeeded with the Crew Dragon spacecraft and the reusable rocket system. SpaceX's EVA suit. When saving astronauts' lives in a snap, SpaceX has developed a suit called EVA, intravehicular activity, not for spacewalking but for protecting astronauts inside the Crew Dragon spacecraft. What makes this suit special? In the space environment, a small incident such as a pressure leak or loss of oxygen can become a disaster, leading to the risk of death within seconds. The EVA suit is designed to prevent this by maintaining a stable pressure and providing breathing air to astronauts in an emergency situation. Unlike traditional bulky suits, SpaceX's EVA is designed to be streamlined with highly integrated technology. When astronauts sit in the Crew Dragon seat, they simply plug a cable into the connection port on their thighs. With just a single connection, the system inside the suit automatically provides the necessary power, breathing air and pressure. Sensors in the helmet continuously monitor temperature and pressure, eliminating the need for manual operations. Everything is automated to ensure absolute safety. The suit not only protects but is also optimized for compatibility with modern technology. The suit's gloves allow for touchscreens in the cockpit, something that previous designs have never been able to do. By combining advanced technology and convenience, SpaceX has created a suit that far exceeds what NASA has ever had, laying the foundation for Elon Musk's ambitions for commercial space travel in the future. Beautiful appearance or a lifesaver in a space disaster? In theory, if the Crew Dragon spacecraft operates perfectly, astronauts will not need the EVA suit during the journey. The ship system is fully equipped with technology to maintain pressure and provide stable oxygen. However, in the harsh environment of space, nothing is certain. A small incident such as a pressure leak or a sudden loss of oxygen can put astronauts in a life-threatening situation in a split second. History has witnessed the tragedy of the Soyuz 11 spacecraft in 1971, when the entire crew died due to the loss of pressure in the spacecraft during the return to Earth. They were not wearing protective suits and in less than a minute, they all suffocated. That is why SpaceX's EVA suit becomes a crucial layer of protection. This suit not only helps maintain pressure but also provides oxygen, controls temperature and filters CO2 in case the cabin is affected. When the external pressure suddenly drops, the suit automatically inflates to protect the astronaut's body from the effects of absolute vacuum, with the ability to maintain life even in the most extreme situations. The EVA suit is not only a protective device but also a lifesaver in life-threatening moments. Not only outstanding in technology, SpaceX's EVA suit also possesses a futuristic design, both beautiful and luxurious. But few people know that behind that appearance is an interesting story. Elon Musk did not want this suit to look bulky and unsightly like traditional spacesuits. He wanted to create an iconic design, a spacesuit but elegant like high fashion. To realize the idea, Elon Musk invited Jose Fernandez, a famous Hollywood costume designer who created superhero suits for Marvel movies. At first, Fernandez thought he was working on a sci-fi movie. But when he realized this was a real project, he and the SpaceX engineering team had to adjust a series of details to balance aesthetics and protection function. SpaceX's EVA suit is designed to be minimalist, eliminating almost all unnecessary details such as wires, pressure valves and external control boxes. Each suit is tailored for each astronaut to ensure a comfortable and flexible fit. When the suit is inflated to maintain pressure, the shoulder, elbow and knee joints are still flexible enough for the astronaut to move easily. In addition, the seamless structure of the suit helps shorten the time to put on or take off. Unlike old suits that required a whole support team to equip, with the combination of modern technology and sophisticated aesthetics, SpaceX has created not only a life-saving suit but also a symbol of the future in the space industry. This suit is a testament to Elon Musk's ambition to commercialize space travel, where not only professional astronauts, but also ordinary passengers can experience a journey in space comfortably and safely. Towards a historic mission, SpaceX and its first steps into space. SpaceX's EVA suit, although very advanced, still has one major limitation: it cannot protect astronauts when they step into space. Without the support of the Crew Dragon spacecraft, to prepare for the Polaris Dawn mission, SpaceX had to develop a completely new EVA, extravehicular activity, suit, capable of protecting astronauts from the harsh environment of space. Polaris Dawn is not a normal mission. The Crew Dragon spacecraft will be launched into an orbit as high as 700 kilometers, significantly higher than the altitude of the International Space Station, ISS, which only flies at about 400 kilometers. At this altitude, the crew will face a much stronger level of cosmic radiation, especially when entering the Van Allen radiation belt, where dangerous high-energy particles are concentrated. This is the first time SpaceX has performed a spacewalk mission, a challenge that previously only NASA astronauts on the ISS could do with the help of a robotic arm. The Polaris Dawn crew will have to move themselves using a cable system or handheld thrusters, requiring EVA suits designed to provide maximum protection while ensuring the ability to move flexibly in a zero-gravity environment. This is an important test step for longer-term missions such as conquering the Moon and Mars. EVA suits, radiation shields and life in harsh space. High orbital space is an extremely dangerous environment, with cosmic radiation levels that can cause tissue damage, destroy DNA and increase the risk of cancer for astronauts. To face this challenge, SpaceX's EVA suits not only need to maintain pressure and provide oxygen, but also have to resist radiation from the sun and high-energy particles in space. The solution SpaceX is working on is polyethylene, a hydrogen-rich polymer that effectively absorbs radiation. Polyethylene can reduce the effects of gamma rays and neutrons, the most dangerous radiation components in space, while still ensuring flexibility and lightweight for the suit. This is an important improvement that helps the EVA suit provide better protection without being too bulky for astronauts to move around easily. In addition to protecting against radiation, the EVA suit also needs a completely independent life support system. While the EVA suit relies on direct connections to the Crew Dragon systems, the EVA suit must be able to maintain its own oxygen, regulate its temperature, and remove CO2 during its time in space. This system needs to be compact yet powerful enough to operate continuously for many hours, which is no easy technical challenge. In addition, the ability to move in space is also a big problem. Astronauts on the ISS typically use robotic arms or nitrogen thrusters to move around. For Polaris Dawn, SpaceX may test a new handheld navigation device, inspired by NASA's previous Gemini missions. This technology would allow astronauts to move around easily without the need for complex support structures. With challenges such as extreme pressure, temperature, and radiation, SpaceX's EVA suit not only serves Polaris Dawn, but is also an important preparation for further dreams, building cities on Mars and conquering other planets. This is not just a protective suit, but also a symbol of the future, opening the door for humans to explore new frontiers of the universe. Crossing the threshold of death, EVA suits and the challenge of survival in a sea of radiation. When the Polaris Dawn crew reaches an altitude of 700 kilometers, they will face intense cosmic radiation, especially in the Van Allen belt region, where high-energy particles from the sun and space are densely concentrated. Gamma rays, neutrons and other types of radiation can penetrate the astronaut's body, causing serious damage such as DNA damage, tissue damage and increased risk of cancer. In an environment without a protective atmosphere, this radiation is like an invisible blade, ready to attack anyone not equipped with appropriate protection. Therefore, EVA suits need to be reinforced with polyethylene material, a hydrogen-rich polymer that can effectively absorb radiation without significantly increasing weight. Polyethylene has been shown to block the impact of high-energy particles by absorbing neutrons and gamma rays, an ideal solution for deeper space missions. However, integrating this material into the suit also poses many technical challenges. SpaceX must ensure that the radiation shield is thick enough to protect astronauts while still maintaining flexibility and movement. This is a balancing act between safety and usability, something that NASA's traditional EVA suits have struggled with for decades. Challenges on the Red Planet. EVA suits for Mars missions. SpaceX is not only developing EVA suits for missions in Earth orbit, but also has a long-term goal: conquering Mars. Unlike the space environment, the atmosphere of Mars is very thin and mainly carbon dioxide, not enough to support life. In addition, Mars does not have a magnetic field or a dense atmosphere to protect against solar radiation and cosmic rays. This presents a whole new set of challenges for the EVA suit. Temperatures on Mars can fluctuate wildly, from -125 degrees Celsius at night to 20 degrees Celsius during the day, accompanied by strong winds carrying sand and dust. The EVA suit will have to be designed to maintain a stable temperature and protect against the sun's strong UV rays. At the same time, it needs to protect astronauts from sudden pressure drops and provide a constant supply of oxygen in an air-poor environment. Another factor SpaceX needs to consider is mobility. Astronauts will have to perform many important tasks on the surface of Mars, from geological research to infrastructure construction. The EVA suit must therefore allow them to move easily and flexibly while still ensuring comprehensive protection. This is a major step forward in interplanetary travel technology, bringing humans closer to the dream of building a city on Mars. The Polaris Dawn mission and EVA suit testing are important early steps in SpaceX's long-term strategy to reshape the future of space exploration. The suit is not just a life-saving device, but also a symbol of innovation, where advanced technology, aesthetics and performance are seamlessly combined. Improvements such as autonomous pressurization, integrated self-contained life support systems and radiation shielding are new standards for spaceflight design. Polaris Dawn astronauts will be the first to test spacewalking capabilities at unprecedented altitudes, facing the harsh challenges of radiation, temperature and vacuum. The success of the EVA suit on this mission will open new doors for further journeys towards settlement on Mars and other planets. With this suit, SpaceX not only ensures the safety of astronauts but also helps them confidently go further in the most ambitious missions of mankind. This will be the foundation for a new era, where people can live and work in the harshest environments of the universe, a future that Elon Musk has always dreamed of and is gradually realizing. What do you think about SpaceX's space ambitions? Is the EVA suit really the key to unlocking the future of living on other planets? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to discover more groundbreaking technologies.